Hello and welcome to Friday's programme. A precious school photo of 18-year-old Gareth Conway. The teenager was among 29 people, including a woman pregnant with twins, killed in the Omagh bombing. His loss, like so many others, left his family shattered. His sister, Shauneen, is now involved in a legal bid to try to force the Republic to hold its own public inquiry into the atrocity. They're expected to oppose the challenge. In her first interview, Shauneen, along with Gareth's other sister, Michaela, they've described the Irish government as cold and defensive. Lindsay Telford reports.
He was very meticulous, like a perfectionist, very hardworking, quiet and kind-natured. So he built a replica of our local chapel completely out of clothes pegs.
Hardworking and kind. Gareth Conway had just gained a place at university and had his whole life ahead of him. But it was cut short, and his family left shattered.
I went in that evening with Mummy. We identified him. One of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
We were never the same again. Both our parents, it completely wrecked them, and both of them died not knowing the truth, which is horrible.
Shauneen thinks the Irish government could help unlock the truth behind the atrocity by holding its own inquiry.
Because the bomb, it came from down south. It was transported by people from the south. And there's a lot of culpability in the south. So we need an inquiry to be carried out down there to actually be able to get to the truth.
But she says there's been little communication with the Irish government.
They were very cold, very defensive. There was no empathy. There was no care. And I got the sense that they didn't want to know.
The family's solicitor in the legal challenge says you can't understand the Omagh bomb if you only look north of the border.
We don't want to get to a situation where we come to an end of the UK public inquiry and there are still some questions arising which we say the Irish state could possibly answer. So that's why we say it's vitally important that we get to the unvarnished truth and all the facts surrounding the intelligence and the actions or inactions of the Irish authorities.
Ireland's Department of Justice told us it was committed to supporting the UK inquiry and that its head, Lord Turnbull, had expressed reservations on the issue of two parallel inquiries running concurrently, namely the possibility of divergence between two inquiries assessing the same evidence and witnesses, and the question of which findings would take priority. Next week marks the 27th anniversary of the bomb. For Gareth's sisters, it's just as hard now as it was back then.
I get catapulted back. Emotionally, everything. I'm back in that room. I'm back in the week. I'm back with his body. Because it's the last place he was for me, and that's where I get close.
Michaela Taggart, one of Gareth Conway's sisters, ending that report.